Hi, this is David of Inspect Canada. One of the very common questions that we get during our home inspection is how to turn these fireplaces on and how to turn them off once the winter is over. Most fireplaces out there, they're all slightly different. So this videos will not work for every fireplace out there, but they're all pretty much set up in the same kind of way. Most of them, everything happens right here at the bottom. And then once you open this up, you see what type of options you have. So let me first take this down and then I'll show you inside. This model here, it's not a panel. Sometimes it's a little panel that comes down. This one here, they're basically little metal strips that comes right off. Don't pull in the middle because they're anchored on the side and it could bend it. So just take it off from the middle, just so. And then I'll reset up the camera a little bit closer and I'll show you exactly how it looks under there. All right, so this is how it looks under the fireplace. Right here, this blue handle right there, this is for your gas. It's the gas shutoff. Whenever it's perpendicular to the pipe, it means that it's off. It needs to be parallel to it. So when it's like this, it means the gas is on. This is the same thing for water lines and everything else. The valve, if it's in line with the pipe, that means it's on. Now, if we look a little bit closer over here, many of these models will have an igniter right here. You just push it and it will pull a spark, and when the gas is on, it will start the pilot. Now, this one, we do not have a button right here. So we'll have to take the glass off and light it up with a barbecue lighter, just like that. Right? So over here, if you were gonna look very closely, you will notice that here it says pilot at the top, it says off in the corner, and it says on at the bottom. Because right now this is off, we have it at off. If we want to turn the pilot on, we have to bring it right on the side there. Right here. Whenever we put it there, it's the only time where we're able to push on this button. And when we push on it, what it does is it triggers the gas. So the gas starts coming off inside the fireplace, and that's where we're going to put our lighter and turn it on. So give me a second, I'll reset up and I'll show you exactly how that works. Now, every fireplace out there will be slightly different. This one, we actually have to remove the glass in order to light the pilot. Many of them will have the little igniter on the side there, so you don't need to open this up. Sometimes you only have little kind of curtain, metal curtain right here. This one here is a piece of glass. Keep in mind too, whenever you run this fireplace, this gas is going to get extremely hot. So if you have any curious toddlers at home, make sure you either buy a protection in front of it or just don't use it. So let me show you. So this one here, it's set up on a couple clips. We just need to lift it up, and that's pretty much how it comes out. So I go up on this and bring it out. So as you can see, this was pretty easy to do. And then we have another one back here with two handles. So I release this, I release that one, and that opens up. So now if I push my button here, it's gonna release the gas. I'm gonna throw a lighter right on where the pilot goes, and it would light it up. So let me show you. I'll bring the camera a little bit closer so you can see that for yourself, but this is pretty much how it works. This door here has a safety feature. The only way we can have the full fire in there is that the door needs to be closed. So let me reset up and I'll show you. All right, so I need to have my dial on pilot. I'm gonna push it, I'll release the gas, then I'm gonna put my lighter right here, and as you can see now, the pilot is on. In most cases, if you haven't used your fireplace in a while, you will need to hold this button for almost 30 seconds or up to 1 minute. If it takes 3 to 5 minutes, there's something wrong with the unit and it should be serviced. And now that we're talking about this, really these gas fireplace should be serviced once a year. So now I'm gonna keep holding the button a little longer. If you release the button and the pilot goes, you just repeat the system, relight it, hold it a little bit longer, and then right now I'm gonna attempt to release it. Okay, so I've released it, and now I'm gonna turn it on the on position. And all I need to do is to close this glass right here, lock it up, and then turn the switch on, and the fire goes on. So this is pretty much how it gets done. I'll show you inside what I did there when I push the button and I turn it to on so that you can have a real clear view on how that's done. So right now the button is in the off position. So what I would do is I would move it into the pilot. This is the only time where I can push on this button to release the gas. Then when I push, I put my lighter right there inside and light it up. And then I hold it and hold it for almost 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then I release it slowly. And if the pilot stays on, then I have the on set up at the bottom. I bring this there, turn the switch on, and bam, you have your fire. I'll show you one more time with a different view on how that's done. So right now, the dial is on off. So I will bring it on to pilot. Whenever I get there, I can push on it to release the gas. I put my lighter. Now I've got my pilot on. I hold it 30 seconds to 1 minute. Once it's hot, I release it. Look if the pilot's still on. If it's off, you repeat. If it's on, that's great. Now I'll bring this all the way down to the on. I'm gonna close this nice and tight. And then I will trigger the switch. And then bam, so now you have your fire. Now, whenever winter's over, or if you're getting tired of it, all you need to do is to turn the switch off, take the dial right here and bring it to the off position. Now the pilot is gone, and then you just turn your gas shut off. All you need to do is put this back on. You don't push in the middle, push in the corner so that you don't bend it. And voila, this is as easy as it gets. If you ever forget on how to do it, once you open any of these fireplaces, most of them, unless it has been removed, you will notice that there's a sheet with all the instruction right inside there. So here you have it. So if you did have a pilot light right here, you would push your gas on the pilot, you go click, 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 click. Once it goes on, you release it, and it's the exact same system. So in this case here, we did need to have our own lighter, and most of the time it has its igniter. And you'll notice every fireplace out there is a little bit different, but it's all pretty much the same concept. And so if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to us directly. Don't forget to sign up to our YouTube channel and push the little bell so you get a notification every time we add a new video. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, have a beautiful day.